Hey folks, Kelso here with another Knife of the Month video. This dude comes all the way from Finland, and it's a Roselli Heimo. Roselli. I'm not exactly sure if I'm saying the Heimo correctly, but she's a pretty sweet knife. Before I get into it too far, I would appreciate you guys supporting these videos if you'd subscribe and even comment down below. It helps me get some traction. My feed's still extremely green. But anyway, February Knife of the Month is the Roselli Heimo right here. Bushcraft knife. And it comes with this. I've actually modified this one. This is off of a JRE sheath. The dangler that was included has the steering on it. It was about half of this size. And when I EDC them, they in and out, like I'm driving a Samurai recently, and it's got an armrest on it. So in and out, this guy dangling at a kind of a diagonal has been getting caught getting out of the car. And I was scared I was going to tear this, so I just put a larger one on it off of a JRE sheet. And this is the same pouch that was on the LT Wright Maverick. It's fish skin. I make these things so I can swap them from sheath to sheath. So I just swapped it over onto this month's Knife of the Month. But what we have is a high carbon steel traditional Finnish style bushcraft knife, and it's full tang, Scandi grind. It is high carbon steel. I do not know what steel it is. I'm gonna have to email Roselli and just see, but it has an exposed tang here on the back with a lanyard hole. It's got curly birch or birch burl on handles. It's got 2 brass pins. It's got a good little swell here on the front. And the handle is pretty decent sized. It's thicker than a lot of the knives that I've used lately. It gives a full grip. It's really comfortable. Measurements are overall length is going to be about, we're going to say about 9 3/8 overall length. Handle is going to be, we're going to say about we'll say 5 3/8. So it's going to have almost a 4-inch blade. Almost 3 7/8. It's 1/8 inch thick. Got a good 90-degree spine on it. And here she's sharp. The width, it's hard to really tell you guys how thick this thing is. But even in the back, it's thicker in the back. But it's comfy, even though it's got a thicker handle on there. It's comfortable. So it's probably like that to use with gloves. So, you know, it stays winter like all the time in Finland. And I'm just making an assumption there, but so maybe it's for gloves, possibly. But it's a good all-around utility style blade. It's not just for bushcraft. This thing, you wouldn't have no problem dressing game, including fish with it. I've batoned it a good bit, busting wood for the heater. Oh, come back. And she's tough. It comes with this sheath and this lovely fire steel here, which I have not used yet. Let's see what she does. Oh yeah, it's a good fire steel. I bet it's probably light my fire. Maybe, you know, the overall metal itself. Because yeah, I had never used that dude before. Good fire steel. Good spine too. 90-degree spine. It's got a ferro rod loop on the sheath. It's got a good hard plastic. I think it's hard plastic. I can't see it exactly, but I'm sure it's like UHMW or something here in the top that's going to keep that shape. But it's been strange to me at first, just because the way this thing rides is I wear it on my right hand side. Watch out. Wear it on my right hand side, and the tip faces back, so it would be like this on my belt, and it's just kind of been at a diagonal, which is a little different for me, because normally I would carry it edge back, handle straight up like this on my belt. Even if it had a dangler on it, it would be straight up and down, and this would be the direction. So I'm carrying this one backwards for this month, but it's not really a big deal. I've learned to pull it out in this. I can't do it set down, but to pull it out this way. When it's on my belt, it's easier to come out than like that. Just stuff her back down in there. But it's got good retention. A nice sheath with it. Like I said, the only thing that I changed was the dangler. Just put a thicker dangler on there. And this dangler, the other one is shorter, so always when I have it on my belt, it stays right beside my multi-tool, and it's roughly the same height as where my multi-tool sits on my belt. So the knife is down lower than my multi-tool when it's on my belt. Just that's a total personal preference there. It's just more comfortable to me like that. But that's it, guys. Short and sweet, nothing super fancy. I'll come back with some updated final thoughts on a lot of these other knives of the month that I've used. But for now, keep an eye out for the Roselli Heimo Bushcraft knife. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, guys. Later.